Okay, masking her off today. Getting ready to spray. Got the left side done and the whole undercarriage is done and ready. Back end. And so I taped everything off on the undercarriage because I painted that. I don't want to get any overspray on it from the clear coat. And now I'm finishing it by covering the windshield opening. I've already done the back glass and the trunk area. And I lowered this trunk area because I wanted to get this edge here and spray up under here just a little bit. I've got panels going to close all that in, but I wanted to finish the bottom edge. So that worked pretty good, just taping it off here and rolling this paper up and then finishing on each side. I'm using heavier paper here, and this is just the real light stuff on the side. Same with this, heavy paper. So I'll show you how I've cut this. You can see the driver's side door is all sealed up nice, and same with the back glass. Now I'm doing the front. And what I did was I laid this roll across the windshield, taped it top and bottom, and then just roughly cut it around the edges. And then I just marked it on the inside. Scribed it with a felt tip marker. So I'm keeping it short of this edge. So when I paint the other side, the windshield flange gets painted, and I'll take masking tape and lay on this flange here, stick it out, then I'll lay my paper on that afterwards. So I'll show you that process. I'll put it on time lapse. That's how I did this. Laid this tape all on first, and then laid my paper against it from the outside. Worked really well. Same with the back glass. I know there's a lot of guys that use plastic. The only plastic I have is this. Sold at a Home Depot or a home store, box store. Works good for something like that, but if you get paint on this, primer, whatever, paint, it blows off. And then what'll happen is you primer or seal it, base coat it, and when you go to spray your clear coat, that will blow off of this and you get little pieces all over. I know they make plastic made for that the paint will actually stick to it, but this does not. I don't have any of the other. So I'm using this paper, which really works pretty good because it's a little stiffer. Okay, so I got the tape on all the way around, both openings. And I just basically taped 2 layers around that so it's nice and solid. And all the taping that I've done on this car so far, I went through about a roll and a half, so it's not that much, really. You might think I'm really overdoing it, but I think by doing 2 layers here, it gives it a good solid so you can push against it. So when I did the driver's side door, I duplicated that. I overlaid it onto another piece of paper, traced it, cut it out. I also folded it kind of in the center, which will help me to get started like this. And then I can reach in around and push the tape together real good on the back side and then finish this front part. So that's why I folded it. I did the same thing with the windshield. I folded it as well, but prior to removing it, I marked the locations of where it was at. I put several marks across the front. All I have to do is line those up and then makes it easier to put the panel together. So I folded it so I can reach in and get the tape, and then the last little section, I'm just pushing it from the outside. Hopefully I can get everything up snug. There you go. be black. Got a little dust. Just a little orange peel. Not bad. Leather set. Sander down in a couple days. Put 2 more coats on it then. M-1 COBRA update, November 26th, 2021. Just pulled her out of the paint booth, sprayed the last 2 coats of clear on it today. So it's got 4 coats of clear. And it turned out pretty good. Tomorrow I'm going to start cutting and buffing it. Now I'll post some more pictures this weekend. But it clear laid down pretty nice. Kind of cool to get it all in one color now. So cut and buff tomorrow, and then I'll start the assembly process, putting everything together. So the jams turned out really nice. Okay, until this weekend, later.